Class, class. This is our Bible lesson for pre-K, kindergarten, and first grade. This is one of your favorite Bible characters, isn't it? Daniel and that story of him being in the lion's den. But I love the focus of this story, which is about honesty. To be truthful in what you say and do. Boys and girls, we talk a lot about telling the truth, but it's kind of different to be truthful in how you do things, in the choices you make. And that's a really big thing. So when we read the story of Daniel today, I want you to think about, what did Daniel do that was truthful? Not just what he said, but what did his actions show that was truthful? Create in me a clean heart, O God. Renew a right spirit within me. Psalm 51, verse 10. Listen for these key words today. I'll pause when we get to them so you can think about how they're important to our story. Listen for the word Daniel, den, promise, honesty, respect, and obey. King Darius decided to have a man named Daniel. Think about what you know about Daniel. Oversee his entire empire. This decision made the other princes and workers very jealous. Some of them decided to get rid of Daniel. They had the new king make a law that people could only pray to the king. If someone broke this law, they would be thrown into the lion's den. Think about that word den. Daniel heard this, went to his house, got down on his knees, and prayed to God. He prayed 3 times a day, just as he had always done. The men caught Daniel praying to God and told the king. The king was sad because he liked Daniel, but he couldn't change the law he made. So Daniel was thrown into a den of lions. God sent an angel to close the mouths of the lions so they couldn't bite. In the morning, the king came to see if God had saved Daniel. He had saved him. The king had Daniel lifted out of the den, and he didn't have a scratch on him. The king made a new law that God was great and everyone should respect. Think about the word respect. We were just learning about that. And everyone should respect him. Daniel, not David, was honest. There's a word, honest, about his relationship with God and kept praying even if he was going to get in trouble. Now, boys and girls, when I was reading, I did not pause on the word promise, did I? I'm not really sure where that is. Maybe you can find it on your paper and think about what a promise is and how that was an important part of this story. Now, today is your Bible bracelet day too. Honesty. Create in me a clean heart, O God. Renew a right spirit within me. Psalm 51, verse 10. Honesty.